What if we could predict a fight before it even starts? Not with a crystal ball, but with science. Conflict is a part of life, right? From a small disagreement with a friend to major arguments at work. For years, we've tried to fix conflicts after they explode, using things like mediation or therapy. But what if we could stop the explosion from happening in the first place? That's where some incredible new technology comes in, mixing psychology with artificial intelligence. Think about it. Our bodies and words give off subtle clues when we're getting stressed or angry. Our heart rate might speed up, our skin might get clammy, and even the words we choose start to change. We might use more extreme language, like always or never, or stop letting the other person speak. Scientists have found that these aren't random. They're patterns, and where there are patterns, computers can learn. This is the core idea behind conflict prediction tools. Imagine a smartwatch that buzzes gently to tell you your stress levels are rising during a tense conversation, reminding you to take a deep breath. Or software on your work computer that notices increasingly negative language in emails between teams and suggests a facilitated meeting before things get hostile. These systems are being built right now. They use machine learning, which is a type of AI, to analyze massive amounts of data from past conflicts to spot the early warning signs. These tools aren't just about prediction. They're about de-escalation. Once a system flags a potential conflict, it can offer help. This could be as simple as a pop-up on your screen suggesting you rephrase a harsh sentence. For example, instead of typing, "That's a terrible idea," it might suggest, "Could we explore some other options?" This is based on principles of non-violent communication, focusing on needs and observations rather than blame. Some tools even incorporate techniques from cognitive behavioral therapy, helping you recognize and challenge the negative thought patterns that fuel anger. For instance, instead of thinking they're intentionally trying to annoy me, a tool might prompt you to consider what might be their perspective. The applications are huge. For couples, these tools could offer real-time feedback during arguments, like a digital referee helping them communicate more constructively. John Gottman, a famous relationship researcher, found that certain communication patterns can predict divorce with stunning accuracy. What if a simple app could help couples avoid those pitfalls? In the workplace, these systems could reduce burnout and turnover by catching tensions early. Think of it as a smoke detector for office drama. It doesn't solve the problem for you, but it alerts you before the whole place goes up in flames. Of course, this all sounds a bit like a sci-fi movie, and it brings up some serious questions. The biggest one is privacy. Do we really want our smart devices listening to our arguments, or our bosses monitoring our emotional state through our work emails? This technology could easily be used for control instead of help. And what about bias? If an AI is trained on data from one group of people, it might unfairly flag others as higher risk, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. These are not small issues. For this technology to be a force for good, it must be designed with transparency, user control, and fairness at its core. We, the users, need to be in the driver's seat, not the algorithm. The goal isn't to eliminate conflict entirely. Conflict can be healthy. It's how we grow, solve problems, and drive change. The real goal is to make conflict more constructive and less destructive. It's about building our collective skills to handle disagreements better, with technology as our guide. The future of getting along might not be about avoiding fights, but about getting smarter at how we have them. By combining human psychology with artificial intelligence, we're on the cusp of a new era in understanding and managing our own emotions. It's a fascinating frontier that could change how we interact with each other every single day. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, Give this video a like and subscribe for more content on how technology is shaping our world. See you next time.